There we go. Heck yeah. Got a dock to stand on and everything. Bigger fish, they stay buttoned a little bit better. They just can't rattle you off as much. All right, guys, I'm gonna walk along the seawall here. Just throwing a little 3.5-inch paddle tail, little NLBN. Heading out to Boca Grande just to check out things, see how the island made out. It's opening for the first time today, the toll. I guess you could probably got across, you know, could have gotten across if you lived there, but first time for public, I guess it is. It's open. But as I passed by, I saw some bait flickering out here, and I figured I'd give it a try. Oh, little snookums right there. He was little though. See some bait flickering way out here. Let's see if we can get something. Taking advantage of the fence being blown down by Hurricane Milton. Otherwise you can't ever fish here. I don't know why they think it looks good to have just a giant 6-foot chain link fence. It looks so nice now when you ride along here. You don't even notice the fence. And you know, it's a nice little pretty bay. Shallow, muddy water. Oh man, look at the size of that sheep. Or is that a black drum? That's a black drum. They're not too keen on taking lures, but they will occasionally. Let's see. Oh, spooked him. He's started rooting around in the mud there. I hear the mud in here is pretty nasty from decades of outboards just running. They'd have them running 24/7 in here. And so the oil just seeped down into the mud. Let's walk on down here a little bit. See if we can find a fish. Take a school of jack swimming through. I'll take a redfish. 2 trout. Like I said, I've never fished this spot. It's fenced off. With the fences laying down now, they've decided to put in some of these little reef balls and these concrete containers. Oh, there we go. Holding mangroves. There we go. Oh, spit it. Was having that problem yesterday. Let's loosen the drag a little bit. I guess the reason why they've got the fence up is so people can't do this. I mean, God forbid somebody walk along the seawall here and fish once in a while. I mean, you could have just put up signs that say no fishing. There we go. Oh, nice little snapper following me. Okay, here's that bait right here. Yeah, it's starting to flicker right out in front of me. Kind of looks like raindrops. Let's see if there's anything hanging underneath. As I said, they got these pots, these concrete pots holding the mangroves. And then they'll start to crawl out. You can see this one right here. It's got one of its little legs coming out. So they'll start to grow outside of the pots. And I don't think red mangroves are the fastest growing tree, but here a few decades, this will be a nice little wall of mangroves. Until then, we've got a wall of chain link fence. These reef balls, giant holes within the reef, within the concrete, I should say. Fish swims in and out. Concrete, oysters attach themselves to the concrete. You know, you can be immortalized in the Gulf of Mexico with a reef. You can take one of these. They have, I've seen it where you get the concrete and you mix your ashes in with the concrete, set it, let it get hard, and have your family members take it out there, drop a reef ball down, and there you go. You're alive. You're down living with the fishes forever. All the signs say is no parking. I'm not parking. I am fishing. There's another hit. A little snapper hanging along here. Sheephead up there. Oh, there's a fish. What was that? Right there in deeper water. I don't think that was a snapper. Come on, guys. I know I'm not going to get that many opportunities here. Somebody stay hooked on there. Yeah, maybe it was a snapper. I see a couple more right now. There's something blow up right there. Let's see if I can reach it. There's a fish. Oh man, he let go. Oh, there's a little one come after it. There's another one. Look at this. Look at this right here. Well, consolation prize. That other one was a lot bigger. There's quite a few of them stacked right here. I can see some more right here. Bunch of little snooks stacked right here at the dead end. Kind of choked it, get the pliers out. Hurry. I'm moving, buddy, I'm moving. Man. There we go. Let's get you back in there. Pretty little fish. Bloop. Nice. All right. I have a good feeling I'm gonna get a couple more right here. Forgot to bring my fish rag. All right, let me get down here and try that again. Use my shirt like a proper fisherman. Here we go. Slow rolling it. There we go. There we go. Heck yeah. Stacked up right here at the bottom of this little bay. Man, they're spitting that hook at a very disappointing rate. Man, they're coming out at it too, though. Holy cow. I see what we got going on here now. This is where the motors used to just sit and churn. And first I just thought it was darker, but it's really deep right here. I'm not sure how deep, but they're just laid up in this bump. Nice little, let me set my drag a little looser. Stay back on them here. That way I've got more line to let them stretch and not keep shaking this hook. And I need a little smaller presentation here, and I'd be able to do quite a bit better. There we go. Gum in here. Oh, hey, gummit. I don't even have time to play with them. They just keep getting off. I'm just trying to rake them in real quick so I can show you guys. Got the guys, landscapers across the canal saying there's something really big over there. I'm surprised that that didn't get hit. Okay. That was a decent hit. A swirl as well. School bait way out there. I'm into them. Got to get a couple more up here. Little ladyfish. I think there's a few ladyfish mixed in here as well. Little one just following me up. There we go. Oh, holy man. There's one. There's a fish. A little better fish. He ain't happy. Dang it, man. Just don't understand what's going on here. Should have just flipped him up here. I was going to, but there's another one. Smaller fish. This is a ladyfish, I think. Yeah. It's got to be a ladyfish, yep. I knew he wasn't going to stay on. I tell you what, these small snook though, 18 inches and below, 16, 17 inch snook and below, they're a lot like a ladyfish. Come up there, look at that, oh, right there. Just watch that snook come up. They're a lot like a ladyfish in that they just freak out when they get hooked and rattle their face so frequently, jump, they flip, and all that. It's just getting the hook loosened up in their mouth, ripping the hole in their mouth a little bit bigger. It's turning the hook upside down, right side up. And then the problem is when you're using a jig head, you've got that counterweight with the head, the weighted head helps to just dislodge that hook. And they just don't stay hooked. Snook got a nice big mouth as well, so they're able to open that mouth and give that lure room to move. It's another ladyfish, and they're just experts at getting off the hook. So if I had a little smaller hook with no weight, I think I'd be doing better, but it is what it is. Sorry, I got you guys facing the sun. I know, I don't like it either. But fence is up on the corner here. I could cut around it, but I won't because I'm not supposed to. I'd like to get at least one more fish here though to show you guys. There he comes. Snook come up, decided not to, and then a ladyfish came up behind it and hit the tail. Well, there's a bunch of fish right here. Let's go check the boat ramp. I'm not even sure if you're allowed to fish over here. I guess I don't see why not. Gotta be some big snook hiding up here in the mangroves off to the right. Everybody dumps their bait here, I'm sure, and it's like a giant telephone pole laid up there. Wow, that's a big telephone pole. Somebody pulled it out, drug it down here, it looks like, or maybe it just washed up. quiet Thursday morning at the boat ramp. Work this shade line here, shadow line. See if we can get a little better cast. I know there's a couple of fish back there underneath that barge. Just pitching it and jigging right in front of this barge. Check this out. That is a fresh sea sponge ripped up by Hurricane Milton and delivered to the shores here of Placida. Got stuck in the fence. That's cool. I'm gonna keep that. There's a better fish. Put some pressure on this line and maybe he'll actually stay buttoned up. He's got a little bit of weight to him. Nope. Oh man, that makes me mad. Not even sure what just happened right there either. Man. Well, back to the drawing board. Gotta get one of these fish up. Big old blue crab. Barnacles on his back. And that was a better fish too. There's a decent snook right there. Let's see if I can get him. There's a little fish. Well, today, folks, we will be giving a lesson on quick catch and release. What we're going to do is we're going to get as many fish as possible right up to the seawall, and then I'm going to show you how you just give the rod a little twitch and the fish gets off. You don't have to bring them in, you don't have to handle them, you don't have to break out the pliers. These fish we are targeting they're all catch and release. They're not keepers, and so why bother bringing them up, having them jump around on the grass? They're not even really big enough to take pictures with, so what I like to do is just get them right up close, have a good look, and then shake them off. So, and as you can see, I've got the technique mastered, and if you continue watching, you might be able to do the same. In all seriousness though, guys, I am putting on a clinic right here. On how not to land a fish. It's like as soon as I go to lift them out of the water, I'm high up, the seawall doesn't help. As soon as I go to lift them up, there's a moment there where the pressure kind of just comes off of them. The angle switches. You know, I'm reeling them in like so, and then when I lift up, the angle and the hook switches. They give a thrash and a rattle, and off they go. So disappointing. They let me pay the toll, right? Turns out you can be going on the island all along, but not paying the toll. So today they just started charging, you know, back at the toll booth. Okay, I get on there, I pay the toll. The guy doesn't say anything to me about not being allowed on the island. I get about 2 miles down into the island, down past the pier, and there's a checkpoint, and they're turning people around if they're not living on the island. Like, why aren't they just doing that right at the toll? He asked if I had a pass. I'm like, no, I don't have a pass. So I come out here and try to hit this spot one more time after I let it rest for about an hour, and they're here. They're still getting off. There's a fish. That's the best fish of the day right there. Better stay buttoned. That's a nice, okay, that's a real nice fish. That's a real nice fish. Heck yeah. Oh my goodness. Where have you been? I ain't seen anything like that here this morning. I honestly was getting down to about my last cast. He's got me spun around, and he's got that hook choked. I've got 30-pound mono leader there, but he might rub me off here. He might wipe me off. Dang, I'm gonna take him over here and find somewhere to get down here in the water. How am I gonna land this? How am I gonna land this fish? This is gonna be interesting. He's got me turned. Man, he's getting. I don't know. I'd be surprised if we get this fish. Oh my goodness gracious. Oop, 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 oop. Hook the fish and then figure out how to get them off later. Let's walk them down here to these mangrove pots. I'll be able to hop down onto one of these. I think be able to hop down here and get them. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. You make my day here. Walk with me. It's gonna get sketchy here. He's gonna get into these oysters. You don't want to get real shallow. There we go. Heck yeah. Got a dock to stand on and everything. Perfect. Just what the doctor ordered. Come here, buddy. Heck yeah. Beautiful fish. Gotcha. That was worth lifting all of those other little buggers. Beautiful, beautiful snook right here in the old Mercury test plant. Nice fish. I don't know how long is that. I'm not gonna guess. Not that good at guessing, but well worth my time. Look at those veins, all the capillaries and stuff in his mouth right there, running through his face. Beautiful, beautiful fish. Heck yes, that was awesome. Bigger fish, they stay buttoned a little bit better. They just can't rattle you off as much. That's awesome. All right, buddy. Wait, try to get you over that stick. There you go. Just let you chill there for a minute. There you go. See you later. Awesome. Well, that's gonna do it here. I wanted to make sure I at least caught one good fish before I gave up, and sure enough I did. I was getting down to the very end, but let me sign off here, say goodbye. Live from the old Mercury testing plant. I haven't fished up here. I've never brought the boat up here. Maybe I'll do that. But anyway, great little spot. Fun times. Get to do a few more times here before they put the fence back up. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you on the next one. Get out there and just keep casting. You never know, that last cast, what you're gonna catch.